everyone, and welcome back to another episode on the Fashion Fables podcast. I am currently sitting outside on my deck because it is absolutely beautiful outside. I'm actually back for the weekend from college, and it has been so nice to just see my family. I think there's birds chirping in the back of this, so if there are, excuse that and enjoy the background noise. But no, it's great just being able to just sit out here and just reflect on everything. And I'm grateful that my family was able to pick me up because it's like a 3.5 hour drive from Penn State to where I live in Jersey. I had a fun-filled day yesterday. I was a little bit tired, just from traveling back home and stuff, but I ended up getting my hair done, which I desperately needed because I wanted just a change, and I ended up cutting 6 inches off my hair, which if anyone knows me would think that was a joke because I was always afraid to cut my hair and only would do the minimalist. That doesn't even make sense. The most minimal amount of cutting to my hair, a little trim, 2 inches max. But this time I just wanted to change. I'm in college now, so yeah, I got a bunch of really pretty layers put in, and I just cut, just chopped it up. It just feels so much better though, and healthier. I don't know. And now I can do my hair different ways. I bought these really cute clips. I think I posted those on my story at one point, but yeah, I'm trying to experiment more and stuff like that. And so this is giving me the ability to do so. And it was so funny. Sometimes in life, random things just happen and they end up working out for the best. I don't know. Sometimes you just have to go for things, and the most unexpected things are sometimes the best. For example, I was not expecting to get my hair done, but something just came in my head, and I'm I really just want to get it cut. So then I didn't think that any appointments would be available this weekend, or when I was home, because it's so last minute, and hairdressers are extremely busy. So I called though, and I made an appointment at a place that I've never been at, and honestly, she was amazing, and I love her so much. And that was my door, and I love her so much. So yeah, awesome sauce. Okay, so going into today's episode, I just wanted to talk about kind of just learning to go with the flow and kind of just adjusting to life, because all my life I feel I was very this might be a bad thing, it might not be, very set in my ways, where I would only I don't know, I thrive on routine, but I think I was a little too much with it, where if anything did not go the way that I planned, or that I thought it would be, I got very upset, and I was oh my god, what am I gonna do? I don't usually do this. But ever since going to college, I've really changed that outlook on life, and I really go with the flow. And if something doesn't happen that I thought would happen, kind of oh well, it's not the end of the world. So yeah, it's actually surprising at how much I've changed in that way, because I've for example, I always had to make tea in the morning, and if I didn't, I would be so upset. But now it's I don't even really need it every day, and it's just if I have it, I have it, but I don't need it in order to I don't know, be productive in the day. And I know I have a Keurig machine in my dorm room, but it is a little bit loud, and it tends to wake my roommate up, so I kind of just stay off of it because I feel bad. And I'll either go to the dining hall. There's a place called Edge, and it's a cafe, and they have a Starbucks, so I'll get a chamomile tea there. I don't have to, I'll be fine either way. And I think that's super important, because life does not always go as expected, and it's kind of learning to just it's put your mind at peace too, to kind of just take every situation for what it is, and not kind of dwell on one thing if it doesn't go exactly perfect. I think that's just a good little tip that I thought I should talk about. So if anyone's kind of struggling with this as well, it is definitely hard at first to kind of change your ways and kind of try something different or go to a new place. But I feel like once you are able to kind of overcome that, it's like honestly a feeling of freedom, and you just expose yourself to new different things, and you see a different outlook on life and kind of become a new and matured person, which is amazing. Like the growth that I have seen just from like being away for like a month has been like crazy. And like, I don't know, my parents even noticed it, and it honestly just makes me feel good, like I'm growing up and stuff like that. But that's just like a little side note. I wanted to kind of go into like college and fashion and how I kind of dress in college, and how I've been able to mix and match many things that I just kind of like come up with on the spot. So in college, I have a pretty decent sized closet, but I wasn't able to bring every single piece of clothing in my wardrobe like that I have back home. So I had to kind of condense everything and think about what I would actually use, and not even that, but just things that I would be able to mix and match and not just wear once, you know what I mean? Because I feel like in college you have to kind of, I don't know, get ready quicker. You have classes, you're doing things, you're busy, you don't have time to just think about what to wear. So, and also like you're doing laundry on your own, so you don't want to constantly be washing things. Like you want to be able to wear things multiple times and like mix and match, because that's what makes it fun. So that's what I've been doing. And I also feel like I've gotten super creative with my outfit ideas. Like I used to kind of never know what to wear, and I would always kind of ask my mom for help, but now it's like I'm on my own and I'm kind of forced to think more out of the box. And it has been so fun to just be creative and come up with new outfits. And I didn't realize that like just by like changing like the shirt you're wearing or like the pair of jeans you're wearing can like change your entire outfit. And I've gotten compliments on like my outfits, and I'm in my head, I'm like, I literally wore the same thing like the other day, and like this person saw me in it, but it just looks so different because you just change one thing up and it can just give you a different look, and that's what makes it so much fun. So I would say I brought mostly like winter like sweaters, sherpas, scarves, long sleeve shirts, but that's only because it has been so much colder out. Like now I'm sitting outside, but this is like a rare occasion in March. Like it's usually way colder, especially in Pennsylvania where I go to school. It is colder and windier. It's like on like a mountain, I would say. I don't even know, but it's just colder, and you like walk everywhere, and the campus is pretty big, so I always make sure I have gloves on me and just bundle up, because it's important. You don't want to be cold and uncomfortable when you're walking. So yeah, I've been wearing like sherpas with long sleeve shirt underneath, jeans rolled up, my Air Forces, my Uggs. I'm actually bringing back some more shoes and some more outfits just because I want to have more diverse options, and also because the weather may be getting nicer. So I want to just maybe have a springy look one day, or not as many sweaters, because I don't always want to wear sweaters, especially when the nicer weather is coming. So that is that. I've been wearing gloves like every single day because I get cold very easily, and the gloves keep me warm, my hands especially, because I know that more towards the beginning when I got to campus, I didn't really know where everything was, so I would use maps on my phone, and it literally gave me directions to where I need to go. It was a lifesaver. Without that, I don't know what I would do. And also so nice of my mom and grandmother. So I didn't realize that I didn't have like a really good winter coat. I had like winter coats, but like they weren't like that durable, and they didn't really keep me warm. So my mom and grandma actually went out and bought me this gorgeous, like, I think it's from I think it's Australian made. I'm not entirely sure, but it's like imported from another country, and it is so warm. Like there's like a fur collar, and there's like a fur hood, and it's so pretty, and it's like navy, and it keeps me warm. It's like insulated, and there's like 4 pockets, and like honestly I love it so much. I wear it all the time, and it keeps me super comfy and warm, and it's so pretty, so love that. And I also got like these rain boots, or like boots for like the snow to walk in. They're like gray with like little fur. They're really cute too. Just little things I can have, like little necessities, go-tos for like bad weather or when it's like snowing or something. So that has been super good. So I think the biggest thing, if you are someone going to college and worried about like what to wear, is just be creative. Trust me, like, you think you won't know what to wear, but then something will pop up in your head and it'll be super cute. And there's not like a specific dress code of what to wear to college. Like, I see people wearing sweatshirts, casual, some people in jeans. Like, it totally depends on the person. Like for like a night out to dinner, you might want to dress more fancy. I would suggest bringing like a bunch of different options. Even like a pair of high heels. You can bring like a skirt for an occasion, because you never know what you're gonna end up doing. Like, college is so spontaneous. Like, you don't even like plans just like randomly come up and you go with the flow. That's another reason why I go with the flow. It's because like plans just come up randomly for me. I'm like, okay, that sounds fun. I go with like a bunch of friends, and that's it. Like, you can't be fussy, you can't be picky, you just gotta do it, and it ends up being super fun. I would also, like, going away from this topic, I just want to touch on like all the support I've been getting. I reached 500 followers, and I know that's like a little amount, but it's honestly amazing to see that there's 500 people supporting me, because I just started my podcast a few months ago, and it's so much fun being able to create content. Like, I personally love like just making new posts and thinking of new ways I can like deliver my content and sticking with my color scheme. I totally love it, and I hope you guys love it too. So this is why I'm doing my giveaway. Super fun. It'll probably be over by the time you guys listen to this episode, but I'm really excited to see who the winner is, and I think it's just a fun way to interact with my followers and give something away as a thank you for all of the support. So whoever the lucky winner is, congratulations. And I'm planning to do more giveaways in the future, not all the time, but for bigger milestones in my followings and just stuff like that. And I love doing like the feedback polls to get insight on what you guys like and don't like from my content, and it seems that the most popular things are reels and photo dumps, so I definitely am incorporating those more, because I personally love photo dumps, because it's just a way to kind of not just stick with the infographics, which are great, but I like breaking it up, and for you guys to get a little like behind the scenes in my life, I think is super fun, because I want to interact with you guys. I want to make connections, real life connections. I don't just want to be like a face behind a screen. I think that's so important. I don't want to be like a robot. I'm a person too, and I want to kind of convey that to all my followers. So I'm really glad you guys are liking the photo dumps, because I personally love taking photos of my life, what I eat, just like lifestyle, stuff like that. And it's awesome being able to share with you guys. And you guys also like my reels, which I love making reels. Like, totally love that you guys love them, because I am constantly recording and stuff like that. So putting them together is like, it's just so fun for me. I love it a lot, and I'm glad you guys do too. There's so many birds chirping, but I don't mind it. I hope you guys don't either. It's gorgeous outside. But yeah, I am doing well, and I just wanted to update you guys on that. I hope you guys are enjoying my episodes with my guests, because it's been awesome. Like, I've had guests touch on topics that I've never talked about before, and having guests also makes me learn something. Hopefully you guys learn something too, but I also learned something. Like, for example, I never really knew what sustainable fashion was as much as I do now, thanks to my guest Olivia, creator of Olivia's Petite Life, which is so funny because we have the same name. But yeah, I never really knew like exactly what sustainable fashion was, or what the international fashion trends were, and she really kind of touched on this, and it's so cool to kind of just see what other countries wear and what their trends are, and to see how that compares to like the United States trends. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. Hope you guys enjoy it. It's gonna be super good, and yeah, I hope you guys stay well. Always feel free to reach out if you guys just want to talk or anything. I would love to chat. And I think that wraps up today's episode. I'm actually gonna go and like edit and make some new content, but enjoy your beautiful day or night or whenever you are listening, and I will be sure to catch you here soon. Be sure to follow my podcast on Instagram at The Fashion Fables and subscribe to my channel. This podcast is streaming on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Spreaker. I think I hit all of them. But yeah, talk to you guys soon, and XOXO, much love. Bye.